By 1999, China became the world leader in making household appliances, producing more units than Japan. At the center of this shift was Midea, a company that started as a small workshop in a rural village. Over time, Midea managed to move ahead of well-known brands like Toshiba and Panasonic, making a big change in the industry. Few realize what enabled Midea, once seen as an underdog, to surpass major Japanese competitors. The factors behind Midea's rise may come as a surprise. He Jiangjian started his business with careful, small steps. In the late 1960s, he and his neighbors made plastic bottle caps. They worked with basic tools and slow growth. Their team stayed open by filling small orders. There wasn't much money or space for big plans, so he watched the local market closely and saved what he could. In the 1970s, China's economy had many rules. Small factories had trouble growing, supplies were hard to find, and machines were old. He kept the business going by making simple products. The team switched to brake valves and rubber parts. They became the Shunde Biajiao Commune Auto Parts Factory and saved about 100,000 yuan. Things changed after 1978 when China started its reform and opening up. These changes supported private business. More people wanted home goods. He saw a chance. As income grew, people wanted simple home appliances they could afford. He decided to start making electrical fans. This was a big move and cost more money and skills. The team registered the Midea brand in 1981. Their goal was to make good products for daily life. Building the brand helped people remember and trust them. This move came when state-owned companies still made most appliances. These companies ignored the demand for cheap, reliable goods. Midea filled that need, but faced technical challenges. To close the gap, Midea worked with Japanese companies like Mitsubishi and Sanyo. They bought better tools and learned by studying foreign products. This helped them improve their own work. By 1985, Midea made its first air conditioner for homes. This was a big step in making more advanced products. It showed the company had better skills, it could sell more than fans. By the mid-1980s, Midea was no longer a small workshop. The company was a known producer with new products. Midea adapted, learned from foreign companies, and invested in better machines. This set up the company for growth as China changed. As China's cities grew in the 1980s and 1990s, more people wanted modern home appliances. New apartments filled with families who needed refrigerators, washing machines, and air conditioners. Midea saw this chance and quickly added more products. Japanese brands like Panasonic, Toshiba, and Hitachi led the market. Many people trusted their quality, and by the early 1990s, they sold the most appliances in China. As Midea and other local brands grew, this started to change. Midea sold reliable products for lower prices. As a result, more Chinese buyers began to choose domestic brands. Midea began making other home appliances, not just air conditioners. The company added refrigerators, washing machines, and microwave ovens. Midea focused on making its products affordable and kept improving quality. This helped to win over buyers who once chose only foreign brands. To grow fast, Midea needed bigger factories, better delivery, and more money. In 1993, Midea Electric sold shares on the Shenzhen Stock Exchange. This funding allowed the company to update its factories and grow its sales network across China. Midea could then reach city and rural buyers, something not all competitors managed. Selling across China required more than just getting products into stores. Midea built strong delivery and local marketing systems. This meant that people could buy and recognize Midea appliances, even in areas where foreign brands were not common. This helped Midea gain shares in markets that others ignored. Inside the company, Midea's tried to stay quick and flexible. It split its business into smaller units, each one focused on one product. Each unit followed its own budget and goals, while the main office handled the big picture. This made it easier to respond to market changes and gave more responsibility to teams. New leaders like Feng Hongbo had the chance to move up, which helped the company grow stronger. By the late 1990s, Midea became one of China's top appliance makers. Its mix of new products, better factories, bigger sales networks, and changes inside the company helped it beat many Japanese brands. With this strong base in China, Midea started thinking about competing globally. Midea grew globally by buying companies that filled gaps or opened new markets. Instead of building everything from scratch, Midea chose strong companies with technology, market presence, or well-known brands and brought them in to its group. Each step added new skills and options for the business. In 2008, Midea bought a 24% stake in Little Swan, a well-known Chinese washing machine maker. Little Swan brought expertise into laundry products and a strong sales network. Midea later took full control by 2019. Adding Little Swan helped Midea become stronger in washing machines and grow further in China. Midea soon looked outside of China. In 2016, it bought 80.1% of Toshiba's home appliance business for $477 million. This deal included a long-term right to use the Toshiba brand, over 5,000 patents, and a direct presence in Japan and Southeast Asia. Buying Toshiba gave Midea a well-known name overseas, more advanced technologies, and access to new customers. Midea could sell its products in new places under the Toshiba brand, then slowly introduce its own name. The Toshiba deal also gave Midea many patents and new designs to use in its full product line. Midea learned from Toshiba's experience and applied those lessons to improve its own products. The move into Southeast Asia brought new markets where Midea could grow. In the same year, Midea made a bigger move by buying 94.55% of German robotics firm KUKA for $5 billion, later reaching full ownership. KUKA was known for robots and automation. For Midea, this meant it could modernize its factories and work on smart home ideas. KUKA's robots helped Midea make products more efficiently and looked at ways to link robots and home appliances. The KUKA deal was a big risk and cost a lot up front. It took time and careful management to fit KUKA into the company. Still, Midea saw this as a key to the future, moving towards being a technology company with both products and new ideas for smart homes. For many years, Midea made appliances as an OEM, building products for other brands but not using its own name. This helped Midea grow production and enter new places quickly. Still, profits were low, and Midea had little say in how people saw its products. The business depended on the brands that bought from them, making Midea open to risks from client decisions. The big change came at the end of 2023, when Midea chose Original Brand Manufacturing, OBM. Now, Midea would sell products under its own name. This was a move for higher profits, control, and a clear identity. With more companies joining the OEM field, OBM helped Midea set itself apart and manage its own future. Building its own brand meant more risk but promised better returns and more stability. OBM let Midea invest in its own product development, marketing, and services instead of leaving these benefits to others. Switching to OBM matched Medea's focus on smart home technology. Instead of only offering these to other brands, Midea began using them in products sold under its own name. By 2024, smart home OBM sales grew over 35%, and OBM made up 40% of overseas revenue. Midea aimed to push this to over half within a few years, further reducing its OEM work. A key part of this growth was Medea's global yet local product strategy. The company opened research centers in different regions to make products fit for local needs. For example, the research center in Stuttgart, Germany, designs air conditioners for European homes, focusing on energy savings in small spaces. This local work paid off when the Porta-Split air conditioner won a top technical award in Europe in 2023. The strategy went beyond Europe. In Southeast Asia, Midea set up factories and an R&D center to make products for local and customer needs. Air conditioners were built to handle high humidity. Other appliances were made to be simple and low cost, helping more people buy them. With this local focus, Midea won trust and built its brand in new places. Moving to OBM also changed the customer relationship. Buyers now looked at Medea's products and linked special features, like self-cleaning washing machines or small, efficient dishwashers, directly with the Midea brand. Midea controlled everything from product design to customer service, helping it earn loyalty over time. Medea's next goal is set by its Digital Midea 2025 plan. The company wants to move beyond making appliances and become a global tech group. Midea is focusing on building a smart home system and is also pushing into business-to-business services, robotics, AI, and green tech. At least RMB 50 million will be spent on research over the next 3 years. A key part of the plan is using AI in all areas. For home users, Midea is adding AI to appliances, so they do more than simple tasks. The new AI EcoMaster system, shown at IFA 2024, uses data to manage energy use and cut design times by 45%. This helps consumers save energy and have products that adjust by themselves. Midea's smart home idea is about making devices work well together and being easy for people to use. Its products connect well with Apple Home and Google Home. Now, devices like Midea air purifiers can work with other smart items, such as keeping indoor air clean on their own. The company's own Mayan language model is now in over 500 products. This model, used in the home agent system, lets appliances talk and respond to people's needs. Midea's also made the Maijin AI chips, which help its smart home devices use less power while working faster. The goal is for technology to work quietly and smartly in the home. On the industrial side, Midea is using its knowledge from KUKA and its own research to grow its robots and automation. The factory agent system uses AI to help factories make real-time decisions. Midea now runs 5 lighthouse factories and 10 smart plants with 5G. The company wants to offer industrial robots that cost less than $25,000, bringing automation to more customers. Sustainability is also a main focus. Midea's energy group, started in 2025, offers solutions for energy storage, heat pumps, and AI. This business aims to help homes and businesses with energy problems. The company now works across the power chain. Going forward, the lines between appliances, AI, robots, and energy are getting closer. Midea wants to lead where these fields meet, using its size and skills to shape how technology fits into homes and industry.